So this week, I want to talk about the Emmy Awards because they were just on Sunday, and there was one speech in particular that caught my attention, and it was by somebody named Billy Porter. And in his acceptance speech, he referenced author, playwright, essayist James Baldwin. And he used this quote that was so powerful that I want to share it with you. And I want to get it right, so I have to read it. It took many years of vomiting up all the filth I'd been taught about myself and half believed before I was able to walk on the earth as though I had a right to be here. How many of us throughout our lives believe and half believe things that we've been taught as we've grown up about ourselves? I think the fact that Billy Porter referenced that quote from James Baldwin on such a massive stage is such a gift to so many, because it's the first time as an audience that somebody may be hearing that and then considering for themselves, yeah, what am I believing? What am I half believing about myself that holds me back in life, that keeps me small, that keeps me limited, that keeps me believing that I don't really have a right to be here. I don't really have a right to speak up. I don't really have a right to have an opinion, to say my truth, to express myself freely. How many of us go through life doing that? I think it was such a gift for Billy Porter to use those powerful words, that powerful meaning of those words, behind those words, for somebody out there hearing it for the first time and considering it for their own life and maybe questioning it. How many times and in how many ways have you limited yourself because you believe something that you've been taught to believe about yourself, or about your gender, or about your orientation, or about your limitations? How many times have those stopped you because you've believed them or half believed them? Can you imagine a world where we didn't have to believe any of those things, where we just showed up in life fully present, available, accessible, coming from that place of pure consciousness, pure love, pure acceptance? Probably it would get rid of a lot of problems we see in the world right now. So I want to pass this gift on to you too, by way of this quote, by way of someone like Billy Porter coming up on stage and sharing that quote with other people who need to hear it. I want to share it with you as well, because I just know, like all of us, we're hanging on to thoughts and belief systems that we thought were true, that we were trained or taught to be true about ourselves, and that they too are holding us back. So the biggest message in all of this is, just because you think it, just because you were taught to think it, just because you were conditioned to believe something about yourself, doesn't make it true. Not every thought that you have is true. Till next time.